guys, my name's Lisa Cummins and I'm from Euphoric Food Cafe. I don't know about you, but when I get home from work, the last thing I'm really seriously thinking about is what I'm going to cook for dinner. I just want to get home, have a shower, sit down with a glass of wine and relax. And that's why I've come to you kind of looking like this, no makeup, hair all crazy, because, you know, I think that Facebook and social media just becomes a bit of a highlights reel. You know, we always look at everyone else's posts, you know, beautiful photos of what they're eating at some fantastic restaurant, and we think that they've got it all figured out. And the reality of it is that most of us don't. We either never have it figured out or have it only figured out some of the time, but that's all part of being human. So I'll admit that even though I'm coming to you to do these videos to give you some tips to, you know, make cooking more enjoyable, I definitely don't have it figured out all of the time. And one of my biggest pleasures in life is when I come home after working a 12 or 15 hour day at the cafe. I just want to have a shower, wash my hair. As you can see, I've washed my hair and it's gone all curly and crazy. But that's because I'm showing myself like this because I want to be real. I don't want you to think that I've got it all figured out and, you know, that I come home every day and I just know what to magically cook for dinner, and, you know, it's still stressful. And so I guess we're on this journey together to kind of make getting that meal on the table at the end of the day much more enjoyable. So my tip for today is about creating super quick food, and one of the ways that I've found to do that is something that I've always been a little bit sort of shy to admit, but when I'm at home, I'm looking for any shortcut that I possibly can to get a really delicious meal on the table super quick. And one of the things that I love to do is to get some kind of meat or veggies or both, infuse flavour like super quickly, and get it in the oven or in the barbecue so I can go off and have my shower and just relax. So a big admission here. I don't know if you have been to, well, obviously go to the supermarket, but in the fruit and veg section you can get these little tubes, and they're little tubes of herbs. So you can get garlic and ginger and chili and basil, chives, all sorts of stuff, coriander, you know, everything. And so I have a secret stash of those in my fridge. And I use them to get flavour into our food super duper quick. So tonight, for example, I've bought a butterflied lamb. The great thing about butterflied lamb is that it doesn't take as long to cook, and there's no bone in there. And so what I've done is I've got all of my my little tubes of herbs, and tonight I used rosemary, garlic, rosemary, garlic and chives, salt and pepper, and I've just rubbed that all through the meat, and I've created a bed of vegetables underneath. So potato, carrot, you know, whatever you kind of got in your crisper, chuck that on the bottom, mix that through with all of the herbs, pat the meat, you know, season it all up, get it all into one tray, and then just chuck it in the oven and go and have your shower. And in, you know, 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how big your lamb is. Obviously it's just Matt and I, so it's fairly small, so it'll be ready in 45 minutes. So by the time I've had my shower, you know, had a bit of a rest, all of that kind of stuff, you know, I'm just about ready to serve up. So yeah, they're the little tubes of herbs, and I know it sounds a bit like it's a bit of a cheat, but the other great thing about it is, you know, especially if you're a smaller family, you're not necessarily going to use a whole bunch of herbs, you know, so you use a little bit for a recipe, and the rest really just goes to waste. So yeah, there's certainly times for beautiful fresh herbs and cutting up fresh and minced garlic and all of that kind of stuff when you've got more time. But I think we need to be a little bit more kind to ourselves and allow ourselves those quick cheats, because you know the alternative is what, going through the KFC drive-through, and that's not something we really want to do. So anyway, I hope that this tip serves you well. Never be ashamed, you know, to take your shortcuts that you need to take, and feel free to share your you know, secret shortcuts with the rest of the Euphoric Food community below. Thanks very much, guys, and I look forward to seeing you either in store or in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.